Hello, sir.
Hey, how are you doing?
Great, how are you doing? Thanks for coming to Boston.
Oh, thank you for coming to the college.
Well, it's a lot more convenient for me. I usually have to go up to New York to meet everybody. Cool, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, how's the con going for you so far?
It's been good.
Yeah.
Really good, yeah.
Have you been to Boston before, or is this your first?
First time in the city.
Yeah, it's definitely gaining in popularity, but it's still kind of low key compared to like New York and San Diego.
Yeah,
so
well, thankfully.
it's a little more breathable, right?
Yeah, those shows suck the life out of you.
Yeah, they do. So
I've been doing like 15 shows a year for the last 10 years.
oh wow,
And it's just with my ass. I can't even.
it's a lot. I mean, yeah, I can barely survive walking around it like a day, let alone
So I've
the whole tour.
gone back to trying to do 5 or less. I'm at 4 this year, and I want to top out of 5 next year probably. But like taking that little bit of a breather and then trying to jump back in, it's like, oh my God, what was I doing to myself?
It's true, yeah. No, I can imagine you want to kind of like be out there for as many people that you want,
like
but
if you've been lifting weights for forever, and
yeah,
you just stop for a little bit, and you go and try to do it again. You're like, oh my God, this is fucking heavy. Like,
it's got to be a marathon.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming by. Great running into you. And of course, great work as always.
Oh, thank you,
I really appreciate it.
I had a lot of fun on that.
Yeah, it was a good one.
That version of Jack-O-Lantern is I think is maybe my favorite thing I've contributed to Marvel so far. Which is like, he's kind of still a throwaway character, but I think he's cool.
Yeah.
Because I always thought like, why should Jack-O-Lantern be he's always been like a diet version of Green Goblin.
You know, everything took longer.
Is that something that they kind of let you kind of take ownership of and have free creative reign on it?
They gave us the reins and said like, we were like, can we retool Jack-O-Lantern? They're like, sure.
That's awesome. That's got to be liberating as like an artist. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Mr. Dorkin, right? Oh, I'm Mr. Marios. Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Did you? Yeah, I just wanted. Did you need time to set up before you?
Yeah, I'm going to walk around for a little while, but
Sure.
I'll be here all day.
Okay.
You need something signed or whatever? Well, I'm 37.
Yes.
Baby.
I was.
I used to collect those. My
I have the whole run. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I read the book, but the day that my friend told me it was in it, I had no idea they were going to print it. I ran around town trying to find that stupid thing. And then when I saw it, I was like, this is embarrassing. But I'll be happy to sign everything.
Oh, sure. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm waiting for my family to show up, but that's funny to see that.
No. I don't usually get starstruck, but I'm definitely excited to meet you.
There's no star here. This is like dead dwarf star, dead star, black hole. I don't know science that great, unfortunately. Not super, not enough. Those are bright. Dead star dies. Dead asteroid. Yeah, dead asteroid. Negative space. So dead spaces between stuff.
Well, whatever it is, I'm just happy to be here.
I'll be. Yeah, it's Sunday. I wanted to walk around. Look
Sure.
at something
Yeah.
for my
No.
daughter.
Definitely.
But I'll be here. Thank you.
Awesome. See you in a bit. Hey there.
Hey, how are you?
You are Charles Paul Wilson's friend. Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say I try to Google everybody before I meet them, so I know who I'm running into. I have 2 of your works here that I really enjoyed. I was hoping you wouldn't mind signing them.
Yeah, sure.
Unless that is you, right?
Yes, that's absolutely
Okay. Actually, this is one of the first independent books I picked up.
Oh, the Red Tide?
One of my first Comic-Cons a few years ago now.
Oh, yeah. Those
And I've been really enjoying it.
Those guys walk that everywhere. Those, like, from the very bottom, they've come really, really far.
Yeah, I'm really surprised.
They're really cool guys. Have you been to their tabletop?
Not yet today, but like in the past I met them. They're super nice, and
Yeah,
they definitely sold me on the book.
I've seen their banner. But,
Yeah, it's really cool. And then of course, Stuff of Legend. I mean, what more can you say about that?
oh yeah, I love working on the book.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun for me.
It just, the artwork and the storytelling. I just love the kind of like that fantasy make-believe realm where it's not just doesn't just exist in the kid's imagination anymore. Kind of like it's just a whole world on its own, you know. And I really think that your artwork is what kind of like draws me into it. It makes it, something tangible.
Oh, cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, anytime. Thanks. Yeah, I think I tried to run into you in New York last year, but I didn't have any luck. Was it New York? Maybe.
I was in New York a year before last.
Yeah, maybe it was one of those.
And, I was sitting with these guys.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I didn't realize it.
I was only sitting for a day for about 4 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's only so much sitting you can do, right?
Well, in New York, there's so much to see and run around and do.
There is. I'm taking a break from New York this year just because it's such a madhouse, and it's like, I'm from Boston, so I mean, it's not a huge distance, obviously, but it's enough. Just it really weighs on you. And I'm saying that to somebody who probably does, you know, cons all over the country, but you know,
well,
it's taxing.
Not all over, but yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. For me, like I get to meet other people and make comics. So
yeah, I'm
like,
sure.
Meet people, that's even cooler. You know, like, it's pretty fun.
That's awesome. Well, I'm really glad I ran into you. It's really...
Oh wow!
Oh,
that's cool. I haven't seen that show in a long time. Space Ghost.
Yeah, actually, Evan Dorkin was a writer on it on one of the first seasons,
cool.
so I brought a few books for him to sign.
Oh, sweet.
Plus that, yeah, and I guess his wife worked on it too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember when it came on, I was like, what? This isn't space. I really like it.
Yeah.
This is funny. And so, yeah, this is really
It was one of those shows that wasn't like too mainstream, but all my friends seemed to like it, so like it's something we all connected with. So had a really good time.
Well,
Thanks a lot.
It was really nice meeting you.
It was great meeting you too. Thank you. Mr. Layman.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Thanks for coming to Boston.
Yeah, my pleasure. It's been a great show.
It's a lot more convenient for me instead of traveling to New York or any of those other places. Please, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, awesome! You did bring it.
What's that?
I tweeted at you.
Oh,
for one of these guys. What are you looking for that?
They're 10 each or 3 for 25.
Okay. Might have a decision to make.
You got some old ROMs, man.
Yeah, that's actually for Evan Dorkin. It's his. He wrote in as a fan,
Oh,
and
he's
they
got
published.
a fan letter?
Well, they actually published a picture he drew. So.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, thank you. Actually, I also commissioned you.
Which one was it?
The Groucho Pollo.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what I wanted from that.
A couple stickers for you.
Thank you. I wasn't really sure what I wanted out of that, but like I saw the previews online and I think it came out amazing.
It kind of turned out my favorite one this show, I think.
I saw that it led on your like blog. I was like, all right, I made it. That's awesome. Yeah, because I don't know. I always wanted something unique that nobody else would really have, and I can't imagine anybody's is asking for that.
Well, I did a sketchbook a couple years ago that were just Pollo and Shog as different pop culture characters.
Yeah.
So like every now and again I get like Pollo as someone, which is always kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, and then like I said, it kind of popped in my head randomly that I didn't have like a vision for it.
Yeah.
Because like, I was like, is he just gonna put like, you know, the disguise glasses on Pollo, or is he gonna give it like? It's awesome. It's like.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. I'm so happy with it.
Cool. Show's been okay?
Today's my first day actually. Yeah, I don't know. For me, anyways, I don't need to do the whole like marathon of 3 days. I am, yeah. So. I can knock it all out in one day. It's really not too much.
Yeah, for us it's been like an insanely good show. I mean,
I love it that it's like, because I've been to like New York and other like crazy ones and like
San Diego?
Not yet. I'm planning on it next year though. No? Is it overhyped?
It's overhyped and overexpensive.
I can imagine, yeah.
But you know, everything in New York is. I don't think it's disproportionate. Like San Diego is disproportionate. New York is New York, you know?
Well, I like the talent that New York draws. It seems to bring like everybody in there.
Way before San Diego.
San Diego seems to be more of like the pop culture, like, you know, if they're doing like movie trailers or, you know, announcements like that. Yeah.
Tax deductible, you know, trip down to a hotel in Coronado or whatever, and a few like, you know, douchebag Hollywood parties.
Yeah, exactly. So.
It's worth. I mean, I guess.
I definitely want to experience it at least once, but I can imagine, yeah, it's gonna be.
It's really hard to get tickets, and like
I have a few people working on it, so I think we can get. And some of them are local, so I'm thinking between us we'll get in there.
Some insiders helps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. So does Chew really have to end at 60?
Yeah.
You can't just keep going. I know you might run out of ideas or something. It might not be good, but
I feel like we probably wouldn't run out of ideas. It would just go long, like super long. And eventually people would like
run out of cast members.
That's true. We'll start making up some new ones.
Yeah, no,
No, I mean it's a selfish ask. I love the book, obviously, so like I'm really enjoying it. So
That's cool.
I'll have to
It's
find.
better, you know. Leave them wanting more instead of people getting bored and walking away.
Yeah, I'd rather not jump the shark. So.
Oh, we're jumping the shark.
I've said before the end, I want a cover of Tony, as the Fonz jumping the shark, just as a towards the end. I don't know where.
59.
That's a good point. And on a high note.
Well, I don't have an idea for the 54 cover, actually, or 55, so it could be 54.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, looking forward to whatever you guys come up with. So.
You got some wrong?
Yeah, I was talking to John. I was saying this is Evan Dorkin. He did like Milk and Cheese and Space Ghost and everything back in the day. He wrote in as a fan, and they published some of his artwork in here. So this is his technically.
He doesn't have it anymore. I guess it got lost through time, or is he signing it for you, or are you giving that to him?
Oh, I was gonna get it signed for me, but if he doesn't have it, maybe
No, I'm
that might be a nice gesture.
He would love you forever.
No, I mean I still have. I was published in Stray Bullets 2, like Bone 4 or 9, and like Micronauts 32, and a Firestorm issue, right?
Oh, really?
All the issues I got letters in.
I wonder how many creators have gotten published that way before they kind of.
There's like George R.R. Martin writing to like Fantastic Four, and I know like Wade and Dan Slott and all those guys, because every once in a while like Comic Book Resources will find one in a back issue.
Yeah.
Print it. It's embarrassing, you're like 16 years old writing shit.
I think it's a huge thrill. That's awesome. Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much. Great work. Thank you for your work as well.
It's one of the funny things about you is because I don't like printing letters because there's always typos. It's always a pain in the ass. But I do cat pictures, and people are like, oh, you printed Fluffy in issue 32, and they're all like happy, and they'll buy a bunch of copies for their friends who don't care about the comic book, but want to see a picture of Fluffy in a letters page.
Yeah, right.
See, in 20 or 30 years from now, you have some the next George Lucas, and his first published work will be his cat.
Awesome. Well, it was great seeing you guys again. Thank you. Hello, sir.
How's it going?
Are you the one and only?
I guess so. Oh,
Hey.
would you like that stuff signed?
Yes, please, if you wouldn't mind.
No problem. What was that, 350?
Beast of Burden?
No, just trying to set. Yeah, I didn't set up a sheet. That's $3.99. Just in case if you sell stuff, you gotta write it down.
I guess it's good to have records.
Well, because we friends of ours run the comic store, so we have to pay. We order books through them and stuff, so it works out well. Also, if you want to get that signed, my wife can sign that too before they take off. So.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be amazing.
No problem. Is it alright to sign this on the front?
Yeah, definitely.
It's really actually the only place.
Or wherever makes sense.
Sarah, when you get a chance. Front will be good.
Thank you both for your contributions to that. It's one of my favorite series.
One of mine too.
It was one of those things where it's the only people that really knew about it was like me and my close circle of friends, but we loved it, and it's one of those
I thought it was going to be the dumbest thing you ever heard. I thought it was so stupid when they announced that they were doing this idiot project, and then we caught it while we were doing something late night working, and it came on, and we both were like, that was actually a lot of fun. And like a few weeks later, we got a call from someone at the Cartoon Network leaving a message, and we're like, wouldn't it be funny if it was that show? Because I was like, I'd love to work on that show, and it turned out to be that show.
Yeah.
Somebody had given a copy of Milk and Cheese to the guy who came up with the series, Mike Lazo. He literally dreamt it. He had a dream, Space Ghost interviewing him. And he thought Latour and Zorak, they weren't quite sure what their dialogue, what their shtick was going to be, and he thought, well, Milk and Cheese are kind of dumb and talk crazy and into pocket. So and then Zorak became like, I love him.
No, it turned out to be like.
I love him so much. She's such a sweetheart. Which is a dumb thing to say about an insect. But would you like those songs?
Yes, please, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Two of them.
One of them's for a friend of mine who lives out in my friend who lives in New Jersey actually got the two.
Jersey.
Where did he move?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Apparently we're not that close.
I'm just wondering if I passed out there. Sad. 2 first prints. Whoa! Which one's yours, dude?
The worst one, this bottom one.
Tell him, take the better one.
Yeah, I did all the work.
Do you know where he wants them signed? Or you?
He didn't make any requests, so wherever.
Cover or inside?
I would do cover, honestly.
Okay. I have a few of these left.
I think that literally has to be one of the first books I've ever bought on my own.
All right, gateway drug.
Yeah, I think I was 12, so.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to buy it.
Probably, the demographic you weren't really going for, but.
Well, I didn't know. I wasn't going for anything like that. I was going for a demographic. I'd have a career.
But I think between that and Space Ghost, you probably had one of the biggest influences in my life.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I'm sorry, but you should have picked somebody cooler, but awesome.
Yeah, we all make mistakes, right?
Oh, I always say I made a lot of mistakes in my career, but luckily people bought them all. Sometimes.
I love that you're doing that right now. It means so much. It's so cool.
I still do stuff with them.
Yeah.
But it comes out in like weird place. Dark Horse present. I mean, they're not. We don't have the hardcovers. We sold out. Then we only got a couple.
Well, I saw them in was it House of Fun?
Yeah.
They kind of had some spots. Yeah.
So they're still gonna. I have some strips started at home. You know, them finally returning their beer cans. It's like $100,000 worth of nickels, and they chain people up to shopping carts with bags, giant bags, and they whip them like they look like the Grinch whipping people to take them to the collection centers. Because we have a lot of. They have like the house, the apartment's this high with beer cans, so they start shoveling them outside. She's taking a walk?
Yeah.
She has one of Okay.
That's that Sega character, right? The singer, kind of.
Yeah, it's Sega and Krypton Media.
Yeah.
East Coast knows who she is.
Yeah, you grow up in a household like this, you gotta find something that confuses your dad. She found it.
Running out of these, but that's for you.
Thank you.
Let me sign that ROM for you.
I wanted to ask, do you have a copy of this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
I have an extra, in fact.
So another.
I used to have like 5 or 6.
I'd say another artist was like, you should probably gift that to him. I was like, if he doesn't have it.
I don't have my copy of it because it's so weird. I was like, I didn't want to see it, and then I was like, oh, what the hell? See, because I didn't know it wasn't for print.
Yeah.
It's all misspelled on purpose because it's supposed to be from the home. But I felt like, oh great, everybody who sees this is going to think I'm an illiterate moron. And I'm not illiterate. I might be a moron, but I'm not illiterate.
I'll spread the word.
And they had
spell those nasty rumors.
Nuts when I was like 18, 19, 18. They printed my name up here and said no address given. I forget where it is, somewhere.
Oh, right there.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? I put my address on the letter on the envelope. So then, of course, I start sending them stuff that I hope they print. Never again.
That was it, huh?
My boss at the comic store that I worked at later on, he collected these. If he found them, he bought every single one of them out of the quarter bins. He had a stack of them about this high after a while.
Yeah, I actually lucked out. My friend actually gifted me the whole run of ROM.
Yay!
And then just a random Wikipedia search so I could know what you looked like when I approached your table. And yeah, this came up. A lot of happy accidents. Oh, wow.
I just saw something like supposedly ROM and the Micronauts, all that stuff. Somebody finally got the licenses to do something.
I think I saw that too, yeah. So I guess it's making a comeback.
There's a weird cult of ROM collectors out there, people who liked the book when they were kids. And it was a dog book in the 70s and 80s, but now it's like a deal. How you guys doing? Do you need something signed? Thanks for coming by.
Thank you so much. Huge thrill to meet you.
Thank you. Have a good show. Bye.
You too. Hello, sir. How you doing? I have a couple books for you to sign if you wouldn't mind, please.
Sign those all day long.
Yeah, right. Fantastic series, by the way. I gave it a shot, and one of my friends recommended it, and I haven't put it down since.
It's nice to hear. Pooping dogs and everything.
I mean, that's what I'm looking for,
I talked to a company
in a
about
monthly.
potentially making some plushy shitting dogs.
Really? How's that going?
It might happen, actually. In issue 12, we reveal what his name might be.
Really? Thank you. That issue was a punch in the gut. Wasn't expecting that.
I knew it was coming and it was a punch in the gut.
Was yeah, it's kind of like the Game of Thrones of comic books. Like the one guy I didn't want to go. There he is. But fantastic work. I really appreciate it. You too. Thank you.
Yeah, see you, man.
So I know you're way behind on commissions. I've seen it on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm not taking new stuff until like you finish.
No, yeah, I just wanted to ask like basic information. Like, what's your usual like? Do you have a structure? Or?
The reason it's different is people ask for milk and cheese is different than Eltingville. If it's 4 guys or if it's color. I mean, this is basic range for milk and cheese stuff. Color, actually, that's like less than I used to. It's they start at like 150, but I mean I can do other sizes. Somebody asked for a sketch here at the show, and they're cheaper because they're not as well finished.
That's an easy one.
But he had to leave, so I'm going to do it through the mail. And he wanted $40 black and white. The reason I'm not taking new ones on is because I want to get the customers.
Yeah, no, definitely.
One of them's like 2 years now, and I only have half of this stuff done. But I stay in touch with people. I send them. Sarah, Sakura, Cardcaptor Sakura.
Nice. Is a Cardcaptor Sakura just walked by?
It's really, she had the wand. But yeah, I just need to get stuff finished. So I don't see taking commissions until maybe next year or something.
Yeah.
Next year.
No, because I'm super interested and I love this.
Yeah.
But
well, that's about what they run. I mean, that's what they look like. I mean, it's fully inked. The thing is, like, I can take my time on those.
yeah. Worried about my wife stabbing me when I get home.
Follow me on Twitter, hopefully I won't get hit by a bus. I'm not going anywhere. So
this could be my last shot, right?
No. Well, unless you plan on killing me.
Ideally not. I enjoy your work too much.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm hopefully not going to be doing it. But between my hand and between the commissions list, I'm doing a lot less drawing. It goes slower. So for the next year or so, it's going to be touch and go.
So I hate myself for even asking this.
Yeah.
But would you be willing to do 150 on this one?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Sure.
Please. Thank you.
You sounded so nervous. I was like,
why? I didn't.
I've done,
I mean, I've haggled before, but not an artist's work.
Don't worry about it. It helps me out, gets me gas money. Oh, I put this one down. Let me just get this one off. And since I can't draw for a while, I did this one in front of the TV over a few weeks, watching some very bad Godzilla movies, which means I love them. And yeah, I can't do it. Like I said, I'm not taking commissions for a very long time, so what the heck? What is that?
Secret Picasso in the back.
Not at all. Oh, I wish. I'd go buy some Jack Kirby pages from over there. Sure. Oh, the whole book's a mess. Don't worry about it, but thank you.
Yeah. My salute to the monk.
Right? Well, yeah, I've got those 3 OCD letters too. Would you like it signed?
Yes, please.
I gotta find a place. I can do it right there.
What's your email?
Do GR.
G. Oh, that's what keeps happening.
I don't have enough room to personalize it. Sorry. I forget a lot. I draw.
GR.
I can just totally deface it.
No, I don't like drawing on the art.
Sorry. ECO.
C.
And then fabulous. FABULOUS.
You could have just said Greco Fabulous.
Yeah.
I could have done that.
I think it's an email I made when I was in middle school. So.
Right. What's it? Gmail? Or?
Yahoo, actually.
Yahoo.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for your interest. I mean, we love the money, but the interest is.
I was gonna say thank you for making something that holds my interest for this long.
Right,
they're my guys. I like that people still like them this many years later because they're my favorite. Eltingville, we almost sold to the Cartoon Network. And
I was actually watching the pilot on YouTube yesterday.
That's what I've been telling people. I would have been fine with that, but milk and cheese, I almost sold.
Yeah. Oh, is that how it works? That the networks kind of take over?
Not always. And the thing is, because networks are getting weird now, because there's a million channels, and like Xbox has a channel, and I don't know, Chick-fil-A will have a channel, and you'll have a channel. The money's getting less, but what they'll do is they won't try to claw up all the rights.
Yeah.
But back in the day when they let the Turtles guys they didn't think it was going to be what it was going to be. So Laird and Eastman had the rights. They made millions.
It worked out for them.
A piece of everything, and the network didn't get that. I did background. I did some layout cleanup on that show.
Hey, I think I saw that on IMDb.
I only saw it once. I was up really late. I was drunk, and I saw my name on the show, and I went, "That's."
Me too.
Is this real life?
Then after that, they started to lock down very hard on rights. So they always wanted it. If they couldn't get, if it was somebody popular, they'll negotiate. With somebody like me, they want the rights, and I don't want to sell them.
No.
So, breaking up.
I support your decision.
This will be out the 12th if I haven't told you.
No, I haven't. That's awesome. Because I did pick up the first one. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You made the con for me.
Appreciate it. Well, you made it for me.
Yeah.